the world. You asked for it. Starring Rich Little. You asked for it, Rich Little!
Thank you very much. Welcome to the only show on television that goes anywhere in the world because you asked for it. Tonight, a castle made of junk, an incredible female escape artist, and much, much more. But first on the show, Mrs. H.R. Nickel of Goleta, California, wants to see some tiny tot bikers in action. Kids who let it all hang out on motocross tracks. Well, we flew our crew to Elkhart, Indiana to meet Ike the Tyke, the 4-year-old tiny terror of the track. What do you do with old junk that you can't bear to throw away? Well, if you're like me, you'll put it in the attic. That's what I do, and forget about it. While a letter from Ron Alexander of Pomona, California, put our Suzanne Childs on the trail of a man whose whole house is like my attic. Because you asked for it, there's the castle of junk.
Rich, welcome to Rebelia, somewhere in the world. Behind these walls is a fantasy land of a man we'll call George Campbell. We'll be taking a magical tour of the world he's building to fulfill a boyhood dream. The property, once a large citrus farm, was inherited by George, who drives a school bus for a living. In his spare time, he gives shape to his dreams.
Well, Suzanne, my sister says that my sole purpose in life is to keep junk from going to the dump, and this is what you see.
This doesn't look like junk to me. That car, it's beautiful. Why is it in your living room, though?
Well, it's like building a boat in the basement. You can't get it out.
What year is it?
1928. It's an orchard truck. They used to haul the citrus fruit with it.
Where did all these things come from?
Well, I grew up next to the city dump, and this is what's happened. And a lot of things have been rebuilt and refinished, and this is what you see.
This didn't come from a dump. Where did it come from?
Well, this came from a restaurant downtown, and it was a real wreck when we got it.
What about that up there?
Well, you can see the priorities in the old days. It was $9 for whiskey and $4 for women.
What's this in here? It looks like an old refrigerator door.
Oh, it is. That's my bedroom. Go ahead and take a look if you'd like.
Your bedroom?
Uh-huh.
That's a fantastic stove. Do you use it?
Oh, yes. It runs on wood and coal. It gets really grim in here in the winter.
Where did all these wonderful things come from?
Well, my grandfather and mother and grandmother gave me things, and years ago, you have to remember, people weren't collecting junk like this, and now they're antiques.
Do people ever say you're crazy devoting your life to building this castle?
Oh, certainly they do, and everyone is a little crazy. My grandfather used to say there's something wrong with everybody. How do you prove you're not crazy anyway?
Why are you putting in all the time and effort to build this phenomenal castle?
I've been building forts since I was a kid and just haven't had to grow up properly.
Lucky you. How long have you been working on this?
Oh, 21 years now, but it's almost an obsession with me. It's like Noah building the ark. I imagine someone said, how long can you tread water? Some people have to paint and some people have to write books, and this is my graffiti in the world.
What would you say to other people who have a dream that they want to see come true?
Oh, they should really pursue it, and don't let anyone put you down. The dreams are what the world's built out of. If we lose our vision, we perish.
They say a man's home is his castle. Well, it takes a man like George Campbell to prove that old adage. I'm Suzanne Childs reporting from Rebelia, somewhere in the world because Ron Alexander of Pomona, California, you asked for it.